Blasting in the brains of these hoes and establishing a name as he goes. The passion and the flame is ignited. You can't put it out once we light it. This shit is exactly what the fuck that I'm talking about when we riot. You dealing with a few true villains who stand inside.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Carnage, and today I'm bringing you a TDM on bootleg using the M16 with a red dot sight and rapid fire. My proficiency is obviously the two attachments. I'm pretty sure my secondaries are just the Akimbo FMG9s. My perks are Sleight of Hand Pro, Quickdraw Pro, and Dead Silence Pro. And I was using the Specialist package with my 3 perks being Assassin Pro, Marksman, and then Scavenger Pro. So for this video, I kind of just wanted to talk about the M16. I know a lot of people bash on it, and I did until I got the 2 attachments for it. Because when you get, oh my bad, my secondary is the Akimbo Skorpions. When you get the 2 attachments for this gun, and you can use red dot and rapid fire, it really makes this gun actually useful. I don't really think it makes it like unstoppable, like Type 95 or something like that, but it makes it about as good as it was in MW2. So I mean, it's decent, but is it one of those guns that you'll pick over like a lot of other weapons? No, I really wouldn't say so. But when you get rapid fire and red dot sight on it, I'd probably pick it over a couple of the assault rifles. Like I don't find the AKs really all that good in this game, just because of the weird recoil that's given. I don't find the FAD all that good, because it seems like in order to use that gun, you have to use 2 attachments, and then that kind of limits what you can do otherwise. And when you have guns that limit you, it doesn't exactly make it a very good gun. It just makes it so it only appeals to certain situations, certain maps, and certain game types. The more flexibility you have with a gun, the better chance you have of killing someone with it. That's probably why the Type 95 is so good, and why it was so good at the beginning of the game when its hipfire was insane. It's still ridiculously good, and still probably unquestionably the best gun in the game. I've stopped using it just because I get so mad when I die by that. Like, top 3 reasons like that I get mad in this game is dying by Type 95, dying by someone with blind eye and assassin, and being you know that thing where like you come around the corner and you see them at the same time as they see you, and you aim down sights, and you've got like you're shooting at them while you're drop shotting, and then you look at the kill cam and it doesn't even say you attempted to drop shot. So essentially, I just made a really long explanation for lag. It was probably the next reason. Those are the kind of deaths that really annoy me. So I mean, it's really all the kind of deaths that I can't stand, or the kind that I can't really control. So, but that's a different topic for a different day. Going back to the M16, the best perk setup you want to use with this gun is probably using the Specialist package. The best ones you want to use are starting with Assassin, because you need with this gun, you need all the advantages you can get. And I know I always use Assassin as my first perk on every time I use the Specialist package, because I'll use Hardline when I want to use the Specialist, and then I'll have Assassin as my first perk. So I only have to get 1 kill in order to get it. But on this gun, I find that you need to use Assassin for the simple fact is that with this gun, you need all the advantages you can get, and not popping up on the radar, especially with a gun that isn't silenced. It really helps. And when you combine Quick Draw and Assassin, those are 2 perks that really work good together. One allows you to pull up your sights faster, and one you're not even on the radar ever. So especially if you have a silencer, that really makes that, it really helps a lot for only having to get 1 or 2 kills. And then for using Marksman, normally I'll use Steady Aim in this slot, or like Sit Rep, or usually a green perk. But for the reason I used Marksman was because the M16 is obviously a long-range assault rifle, and right there, I wouldn't have even seen that guy if it wasn't for his red name popping up. And now, since I've died, I kind of spawned right next to him, right next to where I died. I go right over there, and what do you know, he's still there. And the only reason I know that is because of Marksman. So chances are I would have run right past her again and probably would have had another death. And chances are I wouldn't be talking about this gameplay right now if it wasn't for that. So yeah. Also, when you're using the M16, you want to have a very good secondary, because the M16 doesn't have the hip fire spray like the Type 95, and doesn't really have the fire rate of it. So you can't really recover from it when you're close range with someone with M16. It's not like you really don't have much of a chance when you're trying to hit fire with M16. So what I would say is picking the fastest pulling out secondary. Usually Akimbo is probably the best, because that's going to give you the best hit fire chance. So any machine pistol is going to be good for it. I just happened to be using the Skorpions this game because I'd been tired of getting killed by the FMG9s and I wasn't about to use them. But I know that they nerfed like every single machine pistol, which kind of ticks me off because why were all 4 of them nerfed when only one of them was being complained about? I didn't have a problem with Akimbo MP9s or Skorpions or G18s for that matter. It's just the FMG9s, and it wasn't the fire rate that people cared about. It was the range. It was the damage. Take one of those 2 off and they don't become absolutely incredibly good. So, yeah. But hope you guys enjoy this commentary. Maybe it helps you out with your M16 if you ever use it. But if you did like it, please go and click that like rating down below. And with that being said, guys, I'll see y'all later.